Hi, my name's Brennan Moriarty, and I have basically an intellectual gift that it's not a gift. It's a mission. It's a job that I must complete. I must project, focus. I'm already focused. I've quantified. And basically, it comes down to a couple things. And if the music is too loud, I don't know if you guys can hear me over here. Quieter right here. And so basically, public place here, a lot of people. So anyways, it's only Wi-Fi, okay? Whatever Wi-Fi is, internet. Okay, so what I want to I have this sociology and engineering. Okay, so I want to reinvent the vehicle, and this is sort of a distraction from sociology, which is gets a little complex, right? So sociology is really sort of its deepness, but okay, so reinventing the vehicle. This is something that I'm very passionate about. That there has to be. It comes down to dimensional ergonomics, and speaking clearly, yeah, dimensional ergonomics. So the vehicle of the future, it's not. We're not going to be driving them, but it's got to have dimensions that fit humans, and then you can say, oh well, you can have, what do you want to enable giant oaks to have all kinds of power? No, not obviously. The 5'1" Latin immigrant. That person is obviously superior to someone who is like 6'4", on tippy toes or whatever. So I have studied intensively sort of life, if you will, for a long time. I'm in California. I grew up here in California, and this is very very different from what most people think of America as. This West America can be very polarizing. San Francisco. Think of the worst parts of San Francisco, between Chinatown and God knows what. This is like the filter that I've gone through or something, and then take basically intelligence and say, okay, what can be seen in the furthest distance with the finest lens and the finest teeth, and that's what I've got. Okay, I've got this incredible sort of science production that I must supply. I need basically a job where basically I can say, okay, shine the light, and I will tell the truth. And the truth is it's highly quantified. Okay, it's not something that you want to debate. It's more something that you have to realize and simply act upon. And I'll get the moon in the background. It's up there. There she is, the moon on Halloween. No, can't do that. There we go. The moon's right above me. Creepy, huh? Unless if it's a she-moon, then I don't mind. Okay, so I totally lost it here. I'm starving. But at least this one's going on YouTube, because I know I'm on YouTube right now. I'm in Wi-Fi range. No inspiration. I mean, I could drink coffee, right? The light I'm looking at is, that green light behind the moon. Oh, there she is. Just a quarter moon. Halloween 2011. And so yeah, so I have I basically made a 30-minute video, and I don't know if it's going on or not. Computers, it's an old slow computer, and basically for the last 10-20 years, I've spent a lot of time going to museums, and this is after I've kind of gone through education, college. I went through junior college, and basically, but museums are much more intense in knowledge. Fix my hair here. Very clean cut, yes. So the in the world, in the scientific sort of intellectual world, is there enough room for There's enough. You could put like line them up, and in the spotlight. I'm in California. It's more like Latin America. It's like an imitation high quality Latin America. Which, I don't know. West America, California. Do the math. Okay, so that's what I have done. As I've done the math, and this is what I've been doing intensive, so dimensional ergonomics, and you know what? Okay, so Starbucks has got me. So oh, look at the sunset over here. Pretty, huh? So a million ums, 1,000 ums. Yes. That's my the ums. Kirk Odekirk. Max Headroom, sort of zingers. Ums, uhs, and yes, lots of those. The math to make society function and to work. That's just the math I've done, and I need some sort of enablement, some sort of mentor who, and I said in this earlier video, I should be rewinding and editing or something like that, but 1,000 ums is that totally lost it there. Okay, so yeah, so universities are sort of these I don't want to call pink palace, but San Francisco, it's a pink palace. Okay, that's the danger zone for a normative kid. Someone like Kurt Cobain is so happy to get a girlfriend, he takes a psychopath for a wife. It could have been worse. A million ums to make them fit. I've quantified that, and so basically been studying my life in sociology, and then engineering, architectural quantifications. This is something that balances out sociology. So you take structures, basically vehicles. So the vehicle evolution. This is something that must happen for all good. I've quantified that. Okay, so I want to get the components, component A and component right, and put them together, because I have the brain power and I have the compassion, absolute compassion. I have so much compassion, people could just walk over me and I'd be like, but I have the power, okay? Yeah. And I need a psychiatrist. And eye contact. Yes, I have that. I just need some help. But I have the math. I've done all this sort of sociological and sort of dimensional, sort of independent studies, philosophical, intuitive sort of. See, I'm very humble and very modest. I don't want to say, oh, I'm special or something, but I am special, okay? I am. Sí, yo soy especial. and like I got the plan, man. I have. Ich haben the plans, yeah. Okay. So I have to do this. I just need a mentor, basically, psychiatrist mentor, right? It's my neck. It's my eyes coming off my neck. Something's. I'm gonna have some pin put back there, and I'll be like permanently 6'4". I won't be able to duck my head. And that'll be a problem. So basically, it comes down to the vehicle evolution is where basically you make a vehicle out of a single component, out of a like one door, and that the whole thing is this door, floor, roof panel is pretty much universal, and all vehicles could be made with this. And it's, over a bit of time, it might look a little awkward at first because it's not, it's a quantification. Science scares people because it's that's what I've got, and I have to like produce this, and I'll get the sunlight or the sunset. Sun sets in California, wouldn't you know? And sociology is just exponential ums. But I have quantified those exponentialities with a little coffee, maybe. Just a little, not too much, just a little. And so I have the answers. I have the quantify. Anyways, hopefully you'll catch more of this, and I will connect somehow with both with psychiatrist, a cute one, and a mean one. I could go for that. Just cruel beyond cruelty. Okay. That she could, the moon, whatever. A weirdo. I'm not a weirdo. Okay, so yeah, I have this like quantifications, this science. It's really going to save the world, but it's very difficult to say this without sounding sort of a million ums. Without, so I've got it. Brennan Moriarty, genius, but humble, and so I have the answers, the quantification, sociology, and sort of our energy type of social energy. That's Chinese food, not the cops. No way. Chinese and the cops, totally different concept there. It's Chinese and cops are, and both, it's not like they're eating cat or anything like that over there. So, or chasing cats like dogs. So I have the answers, and very compassionate and very intelligent, very charming, and just a little roughed up from growing up in California, which is something you just don't hear about. That you don't. This is the spectrum tangent of West America is history. You don't know anyone's history. I met a guy in Europe, and he said he'd been to California 20 times and never met anyone who even knew anyone who was born in California. So it's like a stranger's world. This is very bad to have a stranger's world. And my sister was born here, so I said that, and he's like, oh, now I know one person who knows someone who was born in California. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it out there, and I'm putting the bait on the golden hook or something like that. The golden hook is I'm the fish. Okay, I can stand up and take part the waters, if you will, like Moses, if you will. Okay, Noah's Ark, like this. Like all these paradigms, and I'm sure you can read my mind, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. But yes, and again, once again.